when should you go pro in MMA? Going pro in MMA, that means you're getting paid. Amateurs aren't allowed to get paid, so going professional in MMA means you're going to start getting paid to fight. A lot of beginning promotions, depending on your background, they're going to pay you maybe $300 to show up, $300 to win, and maybe some travel money. Some promotions will just pay you a flat pay, $600 per fight, and then as you win, it'll start going up. 4-0, 5-0, maybe you'll start making $2,000, $3,000, and it'll start going up from there. When should you go pro? I think that's going to be different for everyone based on your background. Have you wrestled your whole life? Have you done striking your whole life? Based on your background. But say it's just a normal person who maybe started fighting when they're 20 years old, and they have no previous combat sports experience. So I would say take at least 3, 4, possibly even 5 years to really get good experience as an amateur. Get 5, 6, 7 amateur fights. Try to fight a wrestler. Try to fight a striker. Try to fight a jiu-jitsu guy, and then try to get efficient in all those areas. Learn how to sprawl. Learn how to get a takedown if someone's out striking you. Keep getting good at jiu-jitsu, obviously, and keep getting good at Muay Thai, and keep growing in those areas. And the big one is make sure you're ready to go the distance, because when you're a professional, there's gonna be guys that are gonna make you go the distance with them. And if you're gassing out after 1 round or you're gassing out after 2 rounds, you're not going to make it far as a professional. So make sure that you're able to go the distance. You're going to get a lot of confidence as an amateur going the distance and knowing that you have the heart to go the distance also. And don't be afraid to take the tough amateur fights. Take the fights where they're going to test you and they're going to take you to deep waters, because once you turn pro, it's a different story. Usually people are pretty solid. But also when you do turn pro, hopefully you have someone looking out for you. Hopefully you have someone looking out for you because maybe you're a good amateur and you're really feeling confident, and some promotion says, hey, I'll give you $1,000 to fight this guy. This guy's a D1 Division I wrestler. He's undefeated as an amateur and he's 3-0 pro. And you're like, oh, fuck it. Yeah, I'll fight this guy. Get the extra bucks. But that's not the smart way to go about it. Take fights that are good for you at that time. Try to rack up your record to 4, 5-0. And I suggest working a side job. People think you go pro in MMA that you just get to live now you just make money, but you don't. And if you're not making any money on the side, then you're going to start taking those fights. You're going to get a call from a promotion said, hey, you need to go fight their poster boy, who's really, really good fighter. We'll give you $2,000, and at that time you're broke. So you're like, oh, well, fuck, I'll take the $2,000. Then you go get your ass whooped, and then you rack up a couple losses back to back. And now it's going to make, like I said, the climb to the UFC or a bigger show way harder. So having people to look out for you, coaches that can be honest with you and tell you where they think you're at and tell you whether you should take these fights or not is super important. So those are my tips for when you should go pro. Hopefully they help out. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Love y'all. Bye-bye.